Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 10, entitled as Vibhuti Yoga. Sloka 18. Vistarenatmano yogam vibhutim cha janardana bhuya kataya triptirhi Shrinvato nasti me mritam. Here in this sloka, Arjuna is requesting for more detail about Krishna's opulences, about Krishna's lordship. Janardana, O killer of atheists, Atmanaha, your yogam, mystic powers of creation, maintenance, and so forth. Vibhutim, opulences. Cha, also. Bhuyaha, again. Vistarena, elaborately. Kathaya, describe. Amritam, nectarian words. Shunvataha, to me, as I'm drinking it, all with my ears by hearing the words emanating from your lotus mouth. Triptihi, satisfaction. Nastihi, is not there. Translation: O Janardana, again please describe in detail the mystic power of your opulences. I am never satiated in hearing about you, for the more I hear, the more I want to taste the nectar of your words. So the request has been placed by Arjuna, asking Krishna to tell more about him. Now Krishna's response is, I have already told you, Aham sarvasya prabha mattas sarvam pravartate, that I am the source of everything. Everything comes from me. I am the creator, I am the maintainer, I am the destroyer. I have also told you 20 items that comes from me in the 4th and 5th sloka. So therefore, my dear Arjuna, understand everything is my vibhuti. Knowing in this way, one should perform bhakti towards me. Iti matva bhajante mam. And that becomes yoga, bhakti yoga. Well, Arjuna's response is, yeah, you said, but it doesn't have much details to it, and seems very little you shared about yourself. When you said Aham Sarvasya Prabhavaha, you only said 20 items. Is that all? Is that all the meaning of Sarvasya Prabhu? Certainly, I know very well that's not the case. There are a lot more details to it. Therefore, my dear Lord, tell me everything about you. Now, Krishna is fully aware that Arjuna will be asking for details and more to know about Krishna. And that is the reason why Krishna just hinted or highlighted few things about himself to Arjuna without giving much details. It's like telling a story to a children in pieces with surprises, so that it increases the inquisitiveness, interest in children to wanting to hear more about the story. Even we see this when we go to shopping centers, where some workers stand in some part of the shop giving out free samples to taste. That is just to increase the taste or the desire, so the customers will buy that particular product. It's like that, where Krishna gave a sample to Arjuna to increase his desire to know more about Krishna. Of course, the sample given in the shop and the sample given by Krishna cannot be equated, is not one and the same. What Krishna gives is amritam, nectar, which purifies one's existence, one's consciousness, and develops bhakti, and ultimately take us to Krishna's lotus feet. Having given that sample to Arjuna, now Arjuna could not sustain. He wants to know more. Therefore he calls out Krishna as Janardana, O Janardana. Janardana meaning one who removes the distress and one who fulfills the desire. He is Janardana. Anishta Nivriti, Ishta Prapti, removes the unwanted things and bestows wanted things for his devotees. O Janardana, therefore remove the distress of mind by telling more about you. Not able to hear about you brings distress in my heart. Kindly tell me more about you. Remove my distress. By telling more about you, you're fulfilling my desire at the same time. Therefore, you are Janardana who can do this one. Do not limit yourself. Do not restrict yourself. Tell me all about you. Krishna's response is, why do you want to know more? What I said, is that not good enough? Arjuna is saying, certainly not. You yourself know that is not enough. To hear your glories, one cannot say that I am satisfied. One cannot say that is good enough. No one in general would like to read yesterday's news. It's old. People want to hear always new thing that's happening in the world. Whereas when it comes to Krishna, everything is old. But we still like to hear the same thing. That is because it is close to our heart. It purifies our consciousness. Not only that, it increases our desire to wanting to be close with Krishna. Therefore, the term he, meaning certainly, you yourself know very well that one will not be satisfied by just simply hearing few glories about you, few stories about you, few qualities about you. The sages of Naimisharanya, headed by Shaunaka Rishi, said the same thing to Suta Goswami. Vayam tuna vitrapyama uttama sloka vikrame yat shunvatam rasajnanam swadu swadu pade pade. One can never be satiated even though one continuously hears the transcendental pastimes of Krishna. That is, one can never say this is enough for me when it comes to Krishna. We see the same thing from Parikshit Maharaj, who heard Srimad Bhagavatam from Sukadev Goswami, who did not have any food or drink for 7 days. He was continuously hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. We also see Janamejaya, who was Parikshit's son, heard the entire Mahabharata, the greatest epic, from Vaishampayana without any food and drink. At the end, when Vaishampayana asked Janamejaya, what did you like in this whole thing that I said in Mahabharata? It covered dharma, artha, kama and moksha. Which one inspired you? In response, Janamejaya said, none of it. Rather, I would like you to repeat this again, the entire Mahabharata. I am just immersed by hearing the entire Mahabharata. That itself brings me a complete satisfaction. Please continue telling more. And it's the same mood that we can see in Arjuna, that he wants to hear more about Krishna in detail. So with this, Arjuna's prayers comes to an end. From sloka 12 through 18. In first few slokas, he agreed to whatever Krishna said. In the next few slokas, he is requesting Krishna to tell more about his opulences in detail. And he finishes by saying, I would like to hear more because whatever I heard is not enough. As you are unlimited, your opulences are unlimited, your auspicious qualities are unlimited, the satisfaction that comes by hearing about you is also not limited. Therefore, I can never say that I am satisfied. Please tell me more. Please continue. With this request, Arjuna concludes his prayers, and Krishna was completely pleased by Arjuna's prayers. Krishna starts responding to Arjuna's request from 19th sloka onwards. Vistarenatmano yogam vibhutim cha janardana bhuya kataya triptirhi shunvato nasti me mritam. Namaste. Hare Krishna.